This is even
Can
more
we skip
fun.
this, please?
No,
we have to talk about
okay,
this,
so
because I have some funny stuff.
If you watched from our last podcast, we were hyped about a Sega game because Sega hyped it up.
What a dud.
And they said
a AAA.
But
a
they
AAA Sega game.
They said a AAA
AAA.
game. They said a AAA game is going to be announced for Gamescom. Get hyped for it. Get ready. Sega is back, basically. And we're like,
all right.
Ooh, we don't ever talk about Sega like this. They don't ever come out of the mouth and say that something big is happening. So we're kind of hyped, and we're hyped for Gamescom.
Yeah.
And we were watching, and Gamescom wasn't the most exciting show by all means. There was a lot of stuff that we didn't care about. So in some people's minds,
Early
it may
stuff,
have
it was
stunk.
good. Early information was good, but like the actual
There's
2 p.m.
scattered
show
information here and there that's good, but overall, the actual Gamescom announcement when they were running it for the 2 hours was not the
ball
greatest.
cheese. That shit was ball cheese.
So Sega's announcement during that. Oh man. So so I'm hyped. He's like, Sega, this is Sega's announcement. And they say Sega and some other company. I don't remember the actual company because this is part of the failure.
I don't even want to put them in the.
And they said, exactly.
Don't even mention. Yeah,
I didn't even want to mention them.
Don't even mention them.
It was Sega.
So they said, I'm waiting for the description of the game, and he's like, it's
turn-based.
It's gonna be a real-time turn-based strategy game by Sega and such. And I'm like, wait a minute, real-time what? What is this?
Civilization.
And I'm like, maybe it's a title I still know by name, and then it's like a new game. And I was getting worried because they announced they had like a page online, and it was like a teaser, and it was like just initials. Yeah. And no one knew what the initials stood for. I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be either a brand new great game or a brand new stinker that no one gives a damn about. Yeah. So they say Humankind is the game, and I'm like, okay, what? And then they're like, and they show this game. Actually, they don't even show the game yet. They show Kev in a space station. It's a caveman in a space station, and he's playing with a mixing board.
Is that the Geico caveman?
Stuff. It was an uglier version of a caveman.
It was
an ugly caveman.
Same dude.
I thought it was the Geico caveman.
It was definitely a missing link. But he's plugging in all this stuff, listening to techno music, and I'm like, what? That don't make sense. Is this like a music game? I'm still intrigued. I'm like,
nah, man.
Is this a music game of some sort?
As soon as that started, I knew I was gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, I was instantly disappointed.
I instantly knew. I'm like,
already.
This is not gonna be right.
I was like, future tech with cavemen. I've never heard of anything like that.
Sonic the Hedgehog with cavemen? Let me say.
No. So it wasn't Joe and Mac or anything like that.
No.
So they actually showed a gameplay, and I'm like, Civilization?
That's what I thought too.
You got me hyped over a Civilization.
That's what I thought too.
It's the same thing. It's the same. Same fucking thing.
And I was like, you get to control, get to make humans and build them in the way that you want to from the beginning. I'm like didn't we have a game like this?
What I don't understand
that's what like Sims, prehistoric Sims.
I don't understand why the hype up for it, because if
they should have shut up.
If you are going to come out with this, come out with it. But why are you gonna hype every Sega fan in the world up you're about to drop one of your ill titles from a long time ago?
That they have a backlog of freaking.
It makes the people that like Sega hate Sega.
They have a freaking a goddamn warehouse of franchises that they just.
AAA.
I forgot whose channel I was watching. It's a very popular YouTuber, but I was watching his reaction to the Sega reveal, and I'm looking at the chat at the same time, and it was like something Sega. Well, he's like, "Oh, this is it," because he's like, "I'm waiting for this," and everyone's like, "Oh, what's it gonna be?"
Yep.
Blah blah blah, and it said turn-based whatever strategy, and I'm like, no, that's not Shining Force. I know what Shining Force is. I'm even going to get sucked into it. No. And someone said Shining Force? It's like, no, it's not Shining. Nope, it's not going to be Shining Force. And the funny thing is, before shit went down in the trailer, I felt bad. I said, nope, this is not going to be anything I know, and I'm not even going to get hyped.
Nope.
I'm going to be pissed off.
Could have been Dragon Force with
Dude,
that.
The trailer happened so fast. And everyone's like, huh?
It was a long trailer.
For me, it happened fast.
No, it was.
And everyone in the comments, what the fuck was that? How are you gonna get people hyped for a game we don't even know about?
The best comment I read.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I saw another YouTuber do a video, and I was reading a comment, and then the best comment I ever read, I was laughing my ass off. He said, "Oh shoot, look at this! Sega brings out a AAA mobile game."
That's pretty much what it is.
I don't get the AAA statement. Like last time in the podcast when I said AAA, whatever that means is exactly what I was talking about.
Why is it AAA?
You know what's crazy though?
Yeah, how is it AAA?
when we were on the other news video that we made, where we were talking about speculating.
Yeah, when we were
what the
hyped.
game was.
We were hyped.
We were very hyped.
Opposite of
And
now.
I jokingly said, "Watch it be a mobile game." This is not that
Listen,
far off. It's
listen.
not that far off.
Listen.
Not that far off.
Civilization is a popular game for the
It is,
Switch.
it is.
For the
There's-
Switch and for the
yeah.
computer, it
Yeah, yeah.
sells a lot.
No, they
Surprisingly,
constantly sell. There's
But-
like Madden for strategy games.
but don't hype that up. I don't care if it's the best turn-based strategy game of all time.
Mention it after Gamescom.
Name that with all of
Yeah,
the ones they
just mention
named for the PC because
Yeah.
they had PC on there and they named a ton of those games. And I actually saw one that did look pretty dope. It was like old school, but they had mechs. And it looked crazy for a turn-based. It looked nothing like this. It looked way better than this.
Yeah.
And they hyped it up.
They
I
were
just
better
don't
off-
understand.
Talking about Grandia Remastered.
Oh, they might as well have.
They should.
They were better off talking about Panzer Dragon, which was there. Panzer Dragon was playable there.
Yeah.
And there's videos of it played in handheld mode.
Handheld
So if
mode.
they re-announced
So,
it would have been better.
If they announced, even though Panzer Dragon was already announced,
Yeah.
I would have been like, yo, that's dope, even though I know about it. This shit makes me angry.
Yeah.
This is nothing. This does nothing for Sega.